Hello everyone, my name is Sakshi and today we will see how to implement SCD type 2 using flag current mapping. This is the second approach. In my previous session, we have seen the SCD type 2 with the start and end effective date. So in record flag, what will happen? This is my source data. Okay. So this is my source data, and in my source there are three records which is inserted in the first session run. So it will give me the record flag like Y. That means it is inserted. In my second session run, what happened? I updated my record, okay, Ronaldo record, that is customer ID 10. So I recorded with the customer name and the customer city. So what will happen in the second session run? This will be my active record, and one more record, previous record is updated, inserted, that will be my inactive record. So it will pass me n value in record flag. And I have added one more record, that is 40. So it will give me the value like y. So let's understand with the mapping. So in the last session we already created this mapping. So here we'll do some changes. Let me change name, record flag. So what we'll do here, in expression we will create two output port, one for active date, one for active flag and one for inactive flag. So for active flag we will pass simply y, and for inactive flag we will pass n. In mapping now everything remains same except the field mapping into the target. So let's understand what we have to do in insert and update target field mapping. Here in record flag we will pass the active record, active flag, okay, and in updated record, updated target, will pass inactive flag for the record flag. Save this mapping. We will create one mapping task. Select the mapping, next. Sequence is 1, initial value 1, current value is 1. So let's run. So you can see here 3 records are affected into the target. Let's check in target. So you can see here, as I show you in the PPT, the record flag is inserted as a YYY because it is inserted first time. Now we'll do changes in source. Suppose if I updated one record and if I added one record, save this. Now we'll restart our mapping. You can see mapping is succeeded. So let's check target. You can see the sequence surrogate key is giving the sequence. Okay, means it will, you can see here the 10 record. It is a duplicate record. Okay, 2 times we are getting this record, but here you can check we are getting the different sequence for each record because of surrogate key, because here the name is changes because this is record is updated record. Now you can see here the Ronaldo, my first record is inactive, so it is showing me the N flag, and all the record is inserted, so it is showing me Y flag. Even you can see the start and effective date as well. This is inactive. You can see the start effective date and end effective date is same here, so it is considered inactive, and all the future date is greater than start date, so it is the active record. So in this way you can use the record flag. So this is our third approach, how we can implement the SCD type 2. So the record version typically involves maintaining the historical data by creating a new record with a new version number or the timestamp for any changes to existing data. These also allow the system to track the changes over a time. Each changes result in new row being inserted into the dimension, and the table with a unique version number or the timestamp preserving the history of data modification. That's why we are using the flag here. So let's understand with the example. So this is our mapping which we have done in previous session for the record flag. We will copy this mapping. Let's understand the flow of mapping. We need the source, expression, then lookup, then again need the expression for the condition, then router. Here we created 2 group, insert and update. We take the sequence generator which perform the surrogate key, and we took the target 2 for the insert and update. So let me change the mapping name. It is record version. Now what we have to do here, in our second expression, we'll give the condition here. We'll create one more port here, output port for record version. It will be integer, and we'll give the condition if is null, lookup record version, then insert. Insert means then print 1, and if not, then record version plus 1. Means what happened here? There will be the null records in the first session row. So then it will load the 1, because first time our data will be loaded, so it will print 1, and when the second time it is loaded, so it will give the records. So it will compare each load and it will increment by 1. So let's understand. Save this. In target, what we will do, we will simply pass that record version into the field mapping. Save these. So guys, I have one question before we run this mapping. Like, we have seen all the 3 approaches of the SCD type 2. So my question is that if we have 1 million records with 10 fields each, then how long it will take to update an SCD table? You can answer this question in comment. Now let's run this mapping. I will create mapping task. Select runtime environment. Next. Save this mapping. Mapping is validated. Now we'll run this mapping. So there are no records in my target. So you can see 3 records are affected. Let me check in target. 3 records are affected. You can see here record versioning flag is 111. Okay, and you can see this surrogate key 123. It is giving the sequence number, unique sequence number. Now we'll change our source. I will delete all the record. I will add one record. Was 40. Let me copy from here. And one more record I will add here. Now what will happen in the record version, it will give me the 2 for this, 2 sequence for this record and 1 for this. So let's restart mapping and see result. You can see 3 records are affected. So you can see here this record is updated. Second time it is updated, okay, and second time it is inserted, but it is updated in the second session run. So what I get here, 10th ABC second record version. For same, I got the value 1 for my previous record, okay, and for my new record I got the 1 value. So in this way you can keep the history and you can maintain the history record, updated records, and you can use the SCD type 2 in Informatica Cloud. Thank you.